Hey guys, welcome to London Spirits Competition Winners Pitches. I chat with some of the winning brands here, and here's what they have to say.
I'm Deb Spence from Conrad Distillery. We are situated in the southern highlands of Queensland in the midst of 52 wineries. And our philosophy is we rescue wine to turn it into great spirits.
So let's talk about distribution, right? Like what current countries are you available in? What markets, or are you still looking to penetrate more of Melbourne and Sydney and Australia?
We're only actually 12 months old.
Wow!
So we're very young, and we've already got a distribution contract to New York starting in summer 24, and why we entered the competition for London is who better to tell us whether we're making a great gin than someone from London. And that was our next export focus, is to London and to the Greater Britain.
You know, when you're pitching a distributor or an importer, you know, what's your elevator pitch? Like how, you know, if you can nail it down in a quick elevator pitch, if you had a chance to talk about your products to a potential importer, how would that look like? We
are looking for a distributor that understands quality over quantity, exclusivity, and we like to say that we're excellence that you can taste. So we're looking for a distributor that's in touch with discerning drinkers that are there to enjoy a gin and the variety of gins and vodkas and liqueurs that come from well-distilled alcohol.
You know, how do you best support your customers, like your bars or some of the restaurants that you guys are in? You know, what kind of programming or what kind of support do you give to help them sell more?
In Australia, we do the
tablecloth.
Yep. We do Facebook, Instagram, Twitter feeds specific to their market. I suppose one of the things that I learned from other businesses that I've been in is don't have one ad for every country. Like an American drinker is so different to a London drinker. Being well-traveled, I know that, you know, I'm not going to get the same experience. So therefore my marketing and marketing tools that I give to anyone that's stocking us is really specific to their market. You know, like if you're in Ascot, London, we have an Ascot here in Brisbane. You know, I'm not going to do a ski field scene. I'm going to do horse racing and things like that. You know,
True.
You're going to do it something that their customers connect to and see and relate to. That's how I look at all our marketing. It should be individual, just as important as our products are individual.
Nice. Show me your package if you don't mind, slowly in the camera. It looks pretty neat.
So,
the holiday package especially looks great as well behind.
So our basic first batch was very colourful. In Australia, if you have a fancy bottle, Australians tend to look at it that it's terrible inside. And thanks to the London competition, we know we've got great liquid inside. And our packaging is related to that we're wine based. So they're in wine bottles, they're 750 mils. That pays a homage that ours is a great base spirit, not wheat. So anyone with celiac or have any gluten intolerance, I don't have to worry.
That is a holiday package, right? Behind you, I can see like a 3-pack in one white.
I mean, we won 4 medals in London.
Nice.
But because it was our first birthday, we sort of did a 3-pack so that our customers come in and they walk away.
I think that's a great idea as well. Like, I mean, a lot of our bottle shops or retailers can actually position your product near the wine shelves, you know, or as well. And, you know, that's can be an added upselling which they can have in the wine area as well, I believe. Have you seen your products? Any retailers put it on the shelves near the wines?
But that might be just because it's Australian and they haven't thought outside the box.
Nice. Now, one last thing. What's the origin story? Like, why did you start this? What was the scratching need?
It's funny. 4 years ago, I've always loved. I was brought up on Scotch whiskey, and from my grandfather and my great grandmother with gin. And my great grandmother says you don't sacrifice quality over quantity with your gins, your pearls, and your husbands. And she was an extremely beautiful British upstart lady, and it was always something that I did there. So my love for good quality whiskey and gin started when I was very young. And then when we went to cognac 4 years ago, and I looked at it and went, I can do this at home. I can take wine and turn it into a beautiful spirit. Mm-hmm. And what actually triggered our plight was our region got hit by the terrible 2019-20 fires. And what happens then, if fires didn't get the vineyard, the smoke did. And one of the vineyards threw out 80,000 litres of smoked tainted wine. And I went and approached them and I said, have you ever thought of distilling it? And they said, oh, we tried it, it didn't work. And I said, but I think I've got a method. And I proved that I could actually take out that smoke taint out of the product. And that's where we started. So that's why we rescue wine. So recently we just rescued 4,000 litres of smoke tainted wine from that fire. And it was going well in the vats, in the barrels for the winemaker, and he tasted it this year and the ash head came through his wine.